I got here today is the unboxing of another Beats by Dr. Dre replica, and these are going to be the solo version number 2. And we know that the original, they go, here I have a major retailer, which is Best Buy, and we can see that the originals do go for about $199 plus shipping and taxes if applicable, so they are quite expensive, and these are going to be the wired version. They have not yet made the wireless version, but once they do, I'm going to bring it for you guys. Well, let's go ahead and jump right at it and open the package. And we can see here that I always choose DHL because I do believe that it is the best method for the USA. I'm not sure about other countries, but I know that for the USA, they get here very fast. I have ordered by this time about 10 items from that same individual, and they always get here fast. Not only fast, but safe as well, which is the most important. And here we have the box that is actually covered with this Chinese type of box, symbolizing that this is some sort of a head massager or something like that. But they do this just again so that in case that customs do open the package, they don't see the actual box that is inside. So let's go ahead and remove this. And here we have the actual box. Here in the very front, we're gonna have the solo picture, and then at the very bottom it says Beats Solo number 2. Now this time we know the rumor that it's been going around, or actually it's not a rumor, it's something official. Apple did buy the Beats by Dr. Dre. But again, here in the very front, we're gonna have the Beats logo. We can see here the logo says designed for sound, tuned for emotion. So this time everything's going to be a little bit different, not so much, at least for now. We can see here once again it's talking about the Solo. We have a lot of Chinese writing here on the very back, or actually it's international. So we can see here some of the information that is given us. You can use this for phone calls, and of course these are not going to be the wireless, so they are going to be wired. They have to be hooked up directly to your phone or whatever device you're using. Here we can see that it says people aren't hearing all the music, and it does have some sort of a signature here. I don't know if this is still for Dr. Dre. Now let's go ahead and open this clear protector. At the very bottom we can see here some sort of barcode, and I believe sometimes when you do scan these, they come as an Amazon product. Here we can see some information about the box, recycling and whatnot. So we can see that the box is very similar to the original device. Here at the very bottom it says recommended for or made for iPod, iPhone and iPad, but we know that that's not true. This could be used pretty much with any device. So now let's go ahead and remove here the red box, and we can see already the red box already has the Beats logo here at the very front. On the inside I think we're gonna have the actual product. And here we have the main cover on the front. It says change the way you hear sound. And let's go ahead and open it to see if we have the pouch for the headphones. Now we can notice already that the packaging is very similar to any other Beats product that we've seen before, so nothing special here. Here we have this padded type of pouch, and it looks already very nice, so let's put this aside for now. Inside we have a divider where it's going to separate all the accessories. As we can see here, we already have here the Beats sticker. We also have the manuals or start guide. We are also going to have some sort of warranty guide. And here we have some of the accessories, and it only comes with this wire, which is the 3.5mm headphone jack wire. And I think that you can also do calls with this wire as well. I gotta confirm that. I do see the mic here on the back of this controller. So let's put this aside, and we also have a keychain, and I think that's going to be it for the contents inside the box. So now let's get back here to the main product, and we can see on the front here we're gonna have the Beats logo. On the zipper we also have the Beats logo, and it's very well constructed. And inside we're gonna have the Beats by Apple headphones, and we can see already that the color looks very nice. It is very dark blue. Now I can already tell here that the quality on these is just phenomenal. We can see that the color looks very nice. On the top here we're gonna have the Beats logo. On the side here is just going to say right. On the left side we just have the left, and this time we don't have any serial numbers on the side, so as you can see it's plain. Here we have the Beats logo. On the other side we're gonna have the Beats logo as well, and this time all we have pretty much is just going to be the 3.5mm headphone jack. You can see here that they say solo, and on the other side they say solo as well again. Now the hinge, it is kind of tight, as we can see here. Right now I'm pushing it with my finger, and it's kind of hard to get it in, so that's definitely great. I know a lot of people don't like them when they're loose, and as a matter of fact I just had the idea to weight them, and here we have my weight scale. It's in grams right now. So the actual headphone is about 165. That's not including this part right here because it cannot fit. So there we can see that the quality already seems very nice. Now of course we're gonna go ahead and plug them in to my phone and just to check out the quality. So let's go ahead and plug, I think this part goes underneath here somewhere. I think it's gonna be on this side. All right, and as we can see, it's kind of tight on there. And now I do think, let me see here, actually this time you don't have the Beats logo anywhere around the wire. Now we're gonna connect this to my new LG G3, which I actually love, guys. And talking a little bit about the LG G3, I was able to get the whole day at work, and I was actually very excited. I haven't charged it the whole day and I still got about 30% of battery life, so that was definitely great. And the phone operates very nice. As a matter of fact, you know, like I said on the unboxing video, I will keep this device as my primary driver. So here we can see we have plugged in the headphones. So now we're gonna go ahead and play it here, let's say Pandora, and let's check them out. You can already hear the quality of them. It sounds very nice. I don't know if you guys can hear this. And I can feel the bass on them already. So let me go ahead and wear them and I'll tell you how they sound. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but I'm going to try to get it closer here to the microphone. And as you can hear, the quality is just amazing. So yes, these are made of great quality. Now I'm gonna be providing the link below so that you guys can check and see for yourself how much these cost. The glossy finish around the device here is just absolutely amazing. It makes it feel like you had the real thing. On the inside we have this padded material, which is very soft, but at the same time it's firm, so it doesn't feel like it's gonna come off or break off or anything like that. Also, the clarity of the sound on these is very nice. I mean, I could hear the details of the voice, and I usually know this because I visit, you know, of course, electronic stores and whatnot, and I test them, and that's to compare and see the quality of each one. And these do have great quality so far from what I can tell. But other than that, guys, I think that's going to be pretty much it. If you do have any questions, please make sure to comment below, like the video, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching and have a good one.